gamers, it's me Chief here, playing some Ark Survival Evolved, and I got the whole game that I paid for. Like basically I bought the game preview, which this game doesn't come out until the month of June if I remember correctly. So I thought to just make this awesome video of it, and just so you guys will see what's it like to play some Ark Survival. Now there are many settings you can do with this game. Now this is right here is the only thing I don't like is when you're in the tribe and stuff, you have to follow who the game host is. Like if you're in the game host's tribe, you have to stick with them, otherwise they'll drag you across. But anywho, there's a lot of settings you can do with this game. It's almost like Minecraft, but more epic. But you can like somewhat do the same stuff like you do in Minecraft, almost, but not literally. Like for example, you can have it to where you cannot die except that the only chance for you to die, even though you put it as to where you can't die, the only way for you to die is if you drown yourself, and if you like stay out of water, and then they'll say that your character is getting hot. You should find like where it's nice and cool. It's like if you don't go in the water, you know, because I'd say that's probably where at least where you can probably go where it'll keep you cool. Otherwise, if you don't, your character will die of, you know, being of the heat, basically. Also, like when you're in a snowy type of biome, is what I would call it. If you don't have the proper gear, your character will usually freeze to death if you don't have the correct armor or equipment. So I would recommend also to upgrade your fortitude, which is a thing to where you can be able to kind of outlast a little bit longer of the climate and stuff. And there is a way for you to breathe underwater. You have to make yourself a scuba gear, but you have to be like a very high level just to learn the scuba gear. And as for all these animals you see within this game, in order to tame them, of course you have to beat them up to knock them out, but then you have to give them food to basically tame them. Like, take for example this megalodon here. Now this one is not mine, it's a friend of mine, but he let me borrow it, you know, just to help him out, clear out from these other megalodons. These ones right here that I'm attacking, these are wild ones. In order to tame a megalodon, however, basically, like after you have it unconscious, you have to go around and look for some meat, you know, like the meat I just added right there to my inventory, like the raw meat and stuff. I heard that the raw prime meat is usually the quickest and fastest way to tame any meat-eating type of animal. So, and then afterwards, when you stick by them after they're tamed, you get to name them. It's pretty cool. I kind of like that idea. Like also for a parasaur, when you tame them, they actually eat berries. And for a scorpion, they have to have raw meat in order to basically be tamed and stuff. I'm not sure if they still eat raw meat even after you tame them. I'm still trying to figure that out. So, yeah, I'm in a game with a couple friends of mine. I forgot his name, but we're on his server. We have all these dinosaurs here. I just love that megalodon. It's pretty nice. I love the design on it. And see right here, it tells you the info of what their health is, what their hunger meter is. Yeah, this is all of our dinos right here. We got like a Gigantosaur, a Triceratops, a Megalodon. Yeah, we're trying to get all these animals organized on top of this big raft, I think. And we also have a giant-sized frog, which they can jump pretty far. Come on, guys. Come on, keep a move on. I have to hop on this trike here. Got some action. Go, Gigantosaur. Oh no, I believe this game is not that bad, really. It's really not that bad. Usually it gets a little boring if you play by yourself, though. So it's almost like Minecraft, where like, if you're playing by yourself, usually it would be boring. Also, you can also make a setting to where, like, you know when I said your character can never die? Yep, but the only chance for you to die is, like I said, if you drown, if you die of heat, or die of the cold. You can also make it to where your character doesn't have to really eat, you know, because he won't die of hunger. You can also have it to where, like, when you mine like trees or rocks or something, you get the whole bundle. I mean, you get the whole bundle of stuff gathered. Usually, if you originally use a pickaxe and stuff, like it takes you like a long time just to get that stuff done. Like say when you take an axe, you try to chop down like a couple of trees, you'll usually get like maybe 5 thatch and maybe 10 wood, you know. But if you take like an axe, you know, and usually you'll get more wood from a axe, and you get more thatch with a pickaxe. So if I were to take an axe after I put my setting store, you get a lot more stuff. So I take my axe and chop on the wood and stuff. Well, after you do that, sorry, I'm losing my track of thoughts because my phone's going off. Instant. I don't claim rights to that. Okay. But anyway, just like that tree right there, you know, you don't get like a whole lot. But with the settings that I made on my server, when I take an axe and chop it down, you get a lot more wood, like maybe like 42 some, and like for thatch is maybe 25 some. So that's how awesome this game is. And this is on my server now. Like it kind of switched because this is another video from my server. This is my army of Carnos, and I'm not joking, guys. These Carnos are right behind me that are following me. These Carnos right here attacked me and my friend Vorai, like out of the blue. And we're like, alright, let's just do this. Let's just tame all these guys, just make ourselves an army of Carnos. And look how epic this is right here. This is how powerful they are when they're all work together like that. Holy cow. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we have about 6 of them. But so far we lost 2 of them, so. Ooh. Come on, Carnos. Go after him. Go after him. See, this is epic right here. This is what happens when you have an army of Carnos. Oh, the loot drop. Yeah, there's also some of these loot drops that give you like blueprints or whatever is available. There's another Carno. Oh, 2 Carnos. Go Carnos. Ooh. I wonder what's gonna happen here. Oh, that bird is called an Argentavis, in case those are you wondering. It's like a prehistoric type of eagle mixed vulture, like an eagle vulture, somewhat. But yeah, I just like it. And how you can also set it to where if you don't have a saddle for your animals, you can have it set to where when you whistle, it'll have them follow you. Oh yeah, it's this right here. Like I just punched that that Carno, the dead one, and I got all that stuff out of it. That's what I'm talking about. Of that setting that I put it as, to where you get a lot more stuff. But don't worry, I'm just doing this just so I can kind of cheat a little bit. But I'm trying to get myself a Bronto. A Bronto is for those that don't know, a Bronto is a long neck. What I'm trying to do is make a base on it and put a couple miniguns, maybe ballistas. That way I'll have a moving base that kind of moves around, kind of like the island and stuff like that. And after that, I'm gonna get myself a Gigantosaur. And when you go on specific spots on this map and stuff, you'll run into like very high level animals that you can actually tame. Like one time I ran into an albino female pterodon. It's like a pterodactyl, and it was a level 100. And I wanted to tame it so badly, but I lost track of it. Somehow lost it, and I tried to use my spyglass to try to look for it. So far, I have not found it yet, and that's gonna be my pterodon. I mean, that's almost like that story about that white whale. The white whale called Moby Dick, the Moby Dick story. Yeah, this is a good game. Yep, and so you can whistle for all of them to stop you, and then and also if you have a base and stuff like that, and you have these animals around, make sure you if you want to protect this place, even to keep them from dying, you go to whistle neutral. That way, if any wild animals attack them, they'll automatically attack whoever is attacking them. That's what I forgot to do. And here's my little drums. Here's my little going away music. Yeah. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. I'll talk to you guys soon. Doba Chief out. Don't worry, there are still more videos to come, so stay tuned.
Friendly down.